Just like us, computers had stages of evolution too. They are called generations of computers. Each is classified based on the kind of technology used to build them, which means there are altogether five generations of computer. The first computers were built around 1946 and were huge. This is because they used vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes were glass tubes with the air removed, creating a vacuum. They contained electrodes and were used as a switch or amplifier. Vacuum tubes produced a lot of heat and took up a lot of space. So first-generation computers were expensive to maintain and slow, compared to those models that evolved later. The second generation began in 1959 with the use of transistors instead of vacuum tubes. This made them cheaper, consume less power, more compact in size and more reliable. Primary and secondary memory were distinguished and high-level programming languages were used. Both these concepts will become clear in the next few units, so stick with it. In 1965, the third generation of computers began with integrated circuits built into them. This made computers drastically more compact in size, as well as more reliable and efficient. For the first time, users could interact with the computer using a keyboard and a monitor. This was amazing progress. From 1971 onwards, computers began to look like the desktop version we all know and recognize. The major changes that have happened since then have been increased processing speed and the reduced size of the machines. Thus today, we have a mobile phone, which is much more powerful than our average laptops or desktops. Computers have definitely come a long way since their inception. The first computers could only be afforded by large corporations that could maintain them. Now any individual might own multiple computers and in many cases, does.